Hello. Greetings. It is I, Mickey. I got a story for you today. Since Valentine's Day is coming up, I thought I'd do something about romance and middle school. The two go hand in hand. They're like Oreos and milk. Like peanut butter and jelly. I like my 7th grade face and acne cream. This unfortunate event actually did occur in 7th grade. So let me give you some context, some exposition. Every year, my middle school did this thing called Mix It Up Lunch. It's a nationwide thing, but I've never heard anyone else talk about it. It's this thing with the idea behind it that the cafeteria is like one of the most socially isolating places in a school. So the idea of Mix It Up Lunch is to like turn that around and have every single person sit at like a different table. And so you're like assigned a table at the beginning of the day and you're supposed to go to that one. However, there are also table leaders. Now, these table leaders were part of the SCA, I believe. I think some of them were, but I think you could also like volunteer. Whatever, that's not important. What is important is that the table leaders were supposed to be the people running the show. It was like supervising daycare kids, basically. They had to like make sure that everyone was going around interacting, and like we did the icebreaker, so they were like in charge of that too. So that's the general idea. To give you even more context, this is happening the week before Christmas break lets out. Basically, my table leader I was a bit interested in. You know, I had a little bit of a crush on her. I'm gonna admit. Okay, I didn't really know her that well. It was kind of just like fantasy thing. It's like if I ever get to the social status where I can meet this person and interact with them, I will be happy. In my 7th grade brain. That's how their brains work. That's how middle schoolers' brains work. I am sure of it. Did some research before this, and Purdue University agrees. Purdue. Anyways, we're doing this game. Okay, it's two truths and a lie. But it's not called Two Truths and a Lie. It's called Two Truths and a Dream. Because, like, our guidance counselors didn't like the word lie. Party poopers. I'm gonna call it Two Truths and a Lie throughout this entire rest of the video just to spite them. So we were going around playing Two Truths and a Lie. And basically, what ended up happening is that when it got to our table leader's turn, which I'll call her George. Yep. When it got to George, our table leader's turn, she was all like, oh yeah, here's something. The third one is what really matters. The third thing that she said was something along the lines of, you all are invited to come to my skating party that I'm having at their local skating center this weekend. It was a Christmas party. This opens doors for me, man. This is what I needed. This is my big break. This is the best thing that could happen to me. Okay? This is better than convincing my parents to not get any vegetables on our pizza. Our collective pizza orders. What is wrong with people that like vegetables? The only thing that I like on pizza is probably onions and mushrooms. Green peppers, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You can pick them off, but like the flavoring is still underneath the cheese. Still underneath the cheese. It is disgusting. And the olives. Do not even get me started on the olives. If you put olives on a pizza and serve it to me, don't expect to wake up tomorrow. Expect to wake up in a dungeon. I thought I was gonna kill them. That's for tomorrow. That's for the next day. I'm just like shocked. I'm very excited. Is the bottom line. She invites everybody to this party, right? I'm sitting there in my living room watching Star Trek, getting prepared to go to this dang thing, and I'm like, I'm just on the fence if this is a wise move for me to go or not. So I was just like, well, she said it kind of jokingly, but then again, she did say come. I was just like, well, I'm a big-brained middle schooler. I should be able to make this good decision myself. My mother was the person that was all like, go. You should go. Okay, not exactly like that, but I mean, she was like, I think you should go. That's what she's basically told me. And I was like, well, I ended up going. You know? So, oh boy. While we were driving to the thing, we didn't even know if we were supposed to, like, bring a gift or not. Because she just said that one line. So my mom and I pulled up to, like, a Starbucks. We got her, like, a $20 gift card. Alright? I just, like, put it in my back pocket just in case everyone else brings a gift. So go back in the car, drive to the skating center. I am at the door. I am petrified. I am like, oh man. I kind of didn't want to go in. But I wanted to. Like, curiosity killed the cat. Good thing I'm still alive and I'm not a cat. Woo! So I'm walking in, right? Just like scrolling through. Get to the guy up to the counter or whatever, like the little, you know, like the little window thing before you're about to go into like the actual roller rink. Oh yeah, I should probably mention that they like rented out a whole roller skating rink. They're loaded, okay? If I was gonna date this girl, I was gonna get a lot of money. So that's actually the power play, kids. Don't date for love. Date for the person that has the most cash. I'm a good influence. I was just like, yeah, I'm here for George's party, and he hands me a ticket, alright? This is the ticket where I can, like, go to the little booth thing and get my roller skates. I do exactly that, get out of the rink, and... oh, look, guys, it was George. And her face, man. Woo! She looked back at me like I was wearing a Curious George costume. It was like she was Mario and I was Bowser. She looked back at me like I look at Supreme Pizza with pineapple. If you have the audacity to order Supreme Pizza and then top it off with a fruit, you, my friend, are a monster. Can I compare this to you? Make a sandwich. Beautiful, beautiful sandwich. Like a Cuban. Like toasted bread, the works. You got like 5 types of meat. You just plop an orange on it. Will that taste good? No, it wouldn't. Say you have a bowl of noodles, okay? Drop a pear in there. Is that gonna be good? No. Let's say you have a plant and you pour milk into it. Is it gonna survive? I don't know. I'm not a gardener. I don't have a green thumb. Does this look green to you? No. She looks at me. She's just like the most shocked voice you can imagine. Just goes, Mickey. Mickey. Oh. You're creepy. She didn't say that, but it was probably in her head. And she was like skating with one of her best friends, and I like joined them. The friend who's all like, "Wow, you really took that to heart." I was like, "Yep, I don't forget." I had a pretty decent time the rest of the evening. Not gonna lie, it was alright. It was alright. She was a pretty cool person. George is a pretty cool person. Still is. I'm not in contact with George. I don't know. I hope George is just doing okay. Going along life like a tree with the leaves. That was a good one. That was a good one. Speaking of, I gotta make like a tree. And I got leaves. If you got a kick out of this video, please like it. Share this with all your pineapple pizza hating friends. Well, that's it for me. I'm looking forward to laughing with you next Friday. Talk to you then.